Hello students, so in this video I am going to cover question number 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 from practice set 2.6. So let us start with question number 6 here. In the question that is given, first we will read out the question carefully. Mr. Qasim runs a small business of making earthen pots. He makes certain number of pots on daily basis. Production cost of each pot is rupees 40 more than 10 times total number of pots he makes in one day. If production cost of all pots per day is rupees 600, find production cost of one pot and number of pots he makes per day. So he makes certain number of pots on daily basis. Okay, certain number, we don't have the exact number. Let us take this as X. Production cost of each pot, okay, whatever cost is he is paying for the material he is using, that is the production cost of each pot is rupees 40 more than, okay, there is a plus sign here, more than means addition, more than 10 times, 10 times means 10 into, production cost of each pot is rupees 40 more than 10 times, more than 10x plus 40, total number of pots he makes on in one day. Total number, we don't have the what is the total number, we don't know what is the total number. Okay, if production cost of all pots per day, that is X, okay, of all cost of all pots per day, that is X, is rupees 600. Okay, 600, this is the total number of production cost of the material he is using of 600. Okay, so find production cost of one pot and number of pots he makes per day. So this is X, and how we will find production cost of one pot, of a single pot we need to find out. We have total production cost of all the pots as 600. We need to find out production cost of a single pot. How we will frame that in the question, in an equation. So look at this now. Let Kasam make X earthen pots per day. Okay, the cost of each earthen pot is rupees 10 times is rupees 40 more than 10 times of total number of pots he makes in one day. So here, according to the given condition that is given, if the cost of all pots per day, whatever uh, the production cost of all pots, what are all pots is X, per day is rupees 600 is equal to 600, find production cost of one pot. This is production cost of one pot and number of pots he makes per day. So if we find value of X and 10x plus 440, we will get the answer. So how did I got this? How did I framed this one? How did I framed this one? So for example, let's say if Kasam is making total number of pots as 2, okay, and the production cost that is he's paying for making two pots is rupees 500. Okay, so how I'm going to get the total number of production cost of both the pots? Okay, he's making two pots, he's paying 500 for each pot, that is the production cost. Then how much is the total number of production cost? That is, if I multiply this 2 into 500, I will get 1000. This is the total number of production cost. That is the reason I have taken number of pots into this condition, that is the production cost of each pot is equal to total number of production cost he is paying. Okay, let's solve this now. So 10x into 10x is 10x square plus x into 40 is 40x. This 600 will come on left hand side. It will become minus 600. I am going to use this formula of factorization method in this question. And before that, if you see that 10, 40 and 600 is can be divided by number 10. So if I divide this by 10, I am going to get x square plus 4x minus 60 is equal to 0. So this is an easier equation that I have got now. I'm going to use factorization method now, where I need such two numbers where whose multiplication should give me minus 60 and whose addition should give me plus 4. So I have a number in my mind which is 10 6 are 60 and plus 10 minus 6 will give me 10 into minus 6 is minus 60, and addition I'm going to get as plus 4. How I will write this? X square plus 10x minus 6x minus 60 is equal to 0. So let's take x as common from here. X into x will give me x squared plus x into 10 will give me 10x. Here I have common as minus 6 into x. Minus 6 into x is minus 6x. And this minus into plus I will get minus here. And 6 into 10 will give me 60 is equal to 0. I will take the common brackets first. So x plus 10 is equal to 0 or x minus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to minus 10 or x is equal to minus or plus 6. It is plus 6. But what we took x was number of earthen pots which cannot be negative. So this x is equal to minus 10 cannot be negative. Therefore, the number of earthen pots is x is equal to 6. This is one answer that we got, that is number of earthen pots that Qasim makes is x is equal to 6. Now we also need to find out another cost of each earthen pot is rupees 10 into 10x plus 40. How we will solve this? 10x plus 40. Okay. So what is the value of x here? 10 into x. X is what? 6 plus 40 is equal to 10 into 6 is 60 plus 40 is equal to 100. Therefore, he makes 6 earthen pots per day and the cost of each earthen pot is rupees 100. You can copy down the question and the solution to this. Try solving it at least 2 times so that it becomes easier for you to understand. Practice set 2.6, question number 7. Pratik takes 8 hours to travel 36 km downstream and return to the same spot. The speed of boat in still water is 12 km. So what is this downstream? Okay, downstream means it is like a river. Okay, and downstream means it is flowing from upwards to downwards. Okay, so Pratik is the person who is taking 8 hours to travel 36 kilometer downstream. Okay, it is 36 kilometer downstream and he takes 8 hours to travel downstream and he is returning back in 8 hours. Okay, in 8 hours he is going downstream and he is coming back, traveling 36 kilometers downwards and 36 kilometers upwards. Okay, the speed of boat in still water is 12 kilometer. What is still water? And the speed of the boat is 12 kilometer. Only the speed of the boat in still water. When the water is still, it's not flowing downwards or upwards. When the water is still, the speed of the boat is 12 kilometer per hour. Find the speed of water current. Let's find this now. So, let the speed of boat in still water is 12 kilometer per hour. This is already given. Pratik takes 8 hours to travel 36 km downstream and return to the same spot. The speed of boat in still water is 12 km, okay, per hour. It is already given. And we have to find speed of current, water current. So let the speed of water current be x kilometer per hour. And here what we will do, we will first find the speed of boat in downstream and the speed of boat in upstream. Okay, how we will find that? So the downstream means what? Downstream means water current as well as boat. Okay, this is the speed of water current, which is x, and the speed of boat. Okay, both are traveling in same direction. So what is the water current here? It is x, and the speed of boat in still water is 12. and this is x. So the boat that is traveling downstream, we can write it as 12 12 kilometer per hour plus this x. If we add the speed of the water current and the speed of the boat, we will get the speed of downstream. That is the boat in downstream. Okay, that is the reason if we need to find the speed of boat downstream, we need to add 12 and this x. That is 12 kilometer per hour, the speed of boat, plus x, that is the speed of water current. Okay, if we get the value of x, we will get this downstream value, that is the speed of the boat downstream. Therefore, we can write it as the speed of the boat downstream is equal to 12 plus x kilometer per hour. In the same way, we also need to find out the speed of boat in upstream. How we will find that? So, for upstream, the water current is still flowing in the same direction, okay, but Pratik is coming from this word, from this end to this end, okay, he is coming upwards. So Pratik's speed, that is the speed of boat in still water, is 12 kilometer, but the speed of water current is x kilometer. That means this water current is still pushing the boat behind. That is the reason 12 minus x will give us speed of boat in downstream. Okay. As we need to find the speed of water current, let's take one formula, that is time is equal to distance upon speed. If we are able to find this, we will get the speed automatically, that is the value of x. So the formula to find the time is distance upon speed. So we need to find the time to cover 36 kilometer downstream. That is time is equal to distance. Distance is 36 kilometer upon speed is 12 plus x, which is this. Downstream is 12 plus x, and time to cover 36 kilometer upstream is equal to 36 upon, that is 36 is the distance, upon speed is 12 minus x hours. Now from the given condition, let's read out the question. It is said that Pratik takes 8 hours to travel 36 kilometer downstream and return to the same spot. That means he is going and coming back in total 8 hours. So how can we write that? We can write it as 36, that is both the downstream and the upstream he is taking total time as 8 hours. So 36 upon 12 plus x plus 36 upon 12 minus x is equal to 8. Now let's solve this. As 36 is common in both, we will take 36 outside. 36 into 1 upon 12 plus x plus 1 upon 12 minus x is equal to 8. So we will solve this further. 36 into to make a common denominator, we will multiply this by this numerator by denominator, and this numerator by this denominator. Okay, so what we will get? 1 into 12 minus x plus 1 into 12 plus x upon, the denominator is common now, we can write a common denominator for both. Unless we don't multiply it, we can't write it in this way. So I have just written this down again, and here this plus 12x into 12 minus x, we will multiply this, cross multiply, and we will solve the bracket in the numerator. 36 into 1 into 12 is 12, 1 into minus x is minus x, plus 1 into 12 is 12, plus into x is plus 1 into plus x is plus x, okay, is equal to 8 into 12 plus x into 12 minus x. So I have just removed the brackets. Minus x plus x gets cancelled, and we have 12 plus 12 is 24. 36 into 24. And here if you see 8 into, if you see this, we can compare this with formula a square minus b square, which is nothing but a plus b into a minus b. This is what we have applied here, and we have got 12x minus x square. If we solve this, we should get this. If we apply the formula of a square minus b square, we get it as 12 plus x and 12 minus x. So here finally we have got 8 into 12 squared minus x squared. So 36 into 24 is, we can also write it further. Let's solve this further first. 36 into 24 is equal to 8 into, what is 12 square is 144 minus x squared, and if we bring this 8 down, okay, 30, because 8 comes 24 comes in table of 8, into 24 upon 8 is equal to 144 minus x squared. So 8 ones are and 8 threes are. So this makes our calculation easier. 36 into 3 is equal to 144 minus x squared. So what is this now? 36 into 103 is 108. 36 into 3 is 108 is equal to 144 minus x squared. So let's make this now in standard form. We have nothing to solve further. So this minus x, if x square, if we take it on the left hand side, we get x squared, and is equal to, this is 144 here. This 108 will come on the right hand side. The sign will change to minus 108. Therefore, x square we got as 36. Now if we solve this further, that is x square is 36. Taking the square root is x square, square root of x square is x, and square root of 36 is, therefore x is equal to 6 or x is equal to minus 6. But the speed cannot be negative, okay. Therefore x is equal to minus 6 is not acceptable, hence x is equal to 6. And what is x? It is the speed of the water current. Therefore the speed of water current is 6 km per hour. So it is what we have came to know, that it is very important to understand the question. Only understanding the question will make us understand and solve the following question to get the correct answer. Let's start with question number 8 from practice set 2.6. Here the question is, Pinto takes 6 days more than those of Nishu to complete certain work. Okay, there is some number of work that even Pinto is doing the same work and Nishu is doing the same work. But Pinto takes 6 days more than Nishu. Okay, it doesn't mean that Pinto takes exactly 6 days. It says 6 days more than Nishu. Even here, we are not clear that how much work that Nishu is doing and how much days she is taking to complete. So, for example, if Nishu takes 4 days to complete a work, Pinto takes 6 days more, that is plus 6. Okay. And if Nishu is taking 3 days to complete the work, Pinto is taking more 6 days to complete, that is we are adding it. So here we don't know how much days Nishu is taking. So if we say Nishu is taking X number of days to complete the work, Pinto will take X plus 6 days to complete the work. And further, it is given that if they work together, they finish it in 4 days. If both are working together, the work will be completed in 4 days. Okay, this is a condition. So how many days would it take to complete the work if they work alone? Okay, here together they will complete the work in 4 days. We need to find how many days it will take to complete if they work alone. For alone, if we find the value of x, we will get how many days Nisha is taking to complete the work. And once we get this value of x, we can add plus 6 and get the days Pinto is taking to complete the work. I'm going to give you an example. Suppose this is a painting and I want to paint this. Yeah, I want to paint this. So how much time or how many days I'm going to take to paint this? This is one single painting. Okay, number of work 1, or else we can say that work done. Yeah. So as I need to paint this, and if I say that I will take 3 days to complete this painting, so what I am doing here is that this painting I'm dividing into 3 different parts, and I will say that I will paint each part in 3 days. Okay, one part in one day, this part in one first day, this part in second day, and this part in third day. So I will take 3 days to complete this painting. Okay, so here as I'm going to take 3 days, so what are the total number of days? It is 3. And how much I'm working in one day? This is first part out of the 3 I'm going to work in one day. First part here. If I add this 1 upon 3, 1 upon 3, 1 upon 3, that will be 3 upon 3, which will be 1. So total number of days I am taking is 3 days to complete entire painting. Another example I will give you here. If I am going to paint the same painting in 2 days, that means I'm going to divide this painting in 2 parts. Okay. So here on one day, I'm going to paint this part, and on second day, I'm going to paint this part. That means how many number of days I'm taking, total number of days I'm taking to paint it is 2. And work done in one day will be 1 upon 2. Okay. If you are able to understand this example, you will be able to solve any question related to work day in one day. So here as Nishu is taking X days to complete certain work. So how much is number of days? X. And how much work she is doing in one day? It will be 1 upon X. So as we are solving this, let us take Nishu as X days to complete the work. And as per given in question, Pinto takes X plus 6 days to complete the same work. Okay, if they work together, they finish it in 4 days. But in one day, how much will Nishu complete? It will be in one day, Nishu does 1 upon X part of the work. As I have explained you here, number of work done in one day will be 1 upon X for Nishu. Okay, that is the reason. In one day, Nishu does 1 upon X part of the work. And similarly, Pinto takes 1 upon X plus 6 part of the work. And if you see in the question, it is given if they work together, they finish it in 4 days. If they work together, okay. So what we will add? We cannot add x and x plus 6. What we will add? We will add 1 upon x and 1 upon x plus 6 equal to 4. Okay, if they work together. This work together in one day and this work together in one day. If we calculate this, if we add this, we will get 4, and here we will also get value of x. Okay, I will show you how. And in one day, if they work together, they will complete 1 upon x plus 1 upon x plus 6 part of the work. Okay, this is for one day. Okay, it is given in the question. Together, they finish the work in 4 days. So, how much will they complete the work in one day? Together, how much they will complete the work in one day? We can say that together the work done in one day will be 1 upon 4. So, as per given condition, if they work together, that is, if Nisho and Pinto work together, they will complete the work in 4 days. This is the given condition, and with the help of this, we need to solve the question. And after solving this, we will get the value of x and x plus 6. So as we are solving this, we are going to take this as the common denominator, that is x into x plus 6. Therefore, multiply this, take this x plus 6 on, multiply 1 into x plus 6 and 1 into x. This is 1 into x plus 6. and 1 into x, 1 into x, and then we can take this as a common denominator, which is x into x plus 6 is equal to 1 upon 4. So on solving this part, 1 into x plus 6, okay, will be x plus 6, and 1 into x will be x. Anything that we multiply by 1 will be same. And the denominator is common. X into x plus 6 is equal to 1 upon 4. So x plus x will give us 2x and plus 6. Okay, this will remain as it is. X into x plus 6 equal to 1 upon 4. On solving this further, this denominator 4 will go upward. 4 multiplied by 2x plus 6 upon x into x plus 6 is equal to 1. If we solve this, 4 into 2x will give us 8x and 4 into 6 will give us 24. This x into x plus 6 will be multiplied by 1 will give us x into x plus 6. So this x into x is x squared, x into 6 is 6x. And as the brackets are now solved, we will arrange this in standard form, which will be x squared plus 6x. This 8x will come on the right hand side. The sign will change as minus 8x. And this plus 24 will come on left hand side. The sign will change as minus 24. Okay. So now we need such value where, if you see that, we can further solve this equation to arrange it in standard form. That is, the standard equation will be x square. This plus and minus will give us minus 2x minus 24 is equal to 0. So we need such values where multiplication will give us minus 24 and addition should give us minus 2. So I have two numbers in my mind where multiplication 6 4s are 24, sign of the minus into plus is minus, and addition is 6 and 4 will give us minus 2. So how we will write this? This can be written as x square minus 6x plus 4x minus 24 is equal to 0. So take this x as common. X into x minus 6 plus 4 into x minus 6 will give us minus 24 is equal to 0. Therefore, take common bracket first. X minus 6 into x plus 4 is equal to 0. That is, x minus 6 is equal to 0, or x plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, we can see that x minus 6, okay, I will remove the bracket first. X plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 6 or x is equal to minus 4. But if you see that we have two values for x is equal to 6 and x is equal to minus 4. But what is x? It is the number of days, and number of days cannot be negative. Therefore, x is equal to minus 4 is not acceptable, and hence x is equal to 6 are the number of days. So what we took as number x was the number of days took by Nishu to complete the work, and x plus 6 was the number of days took by Pintu to complete the work. So we can say that Nishu will take 6 days and Pintu will take 12 days if they work alone. Okay. If you have any doubt or any question regarding this, you can surely mention it in the comment section. Question number 9. If 460 is divided by a natural number, what is natural number? That is, the numbers starting with 1 are natural numbers. Further, it is given question is 6 more than. Okay, that means more than means addition. Quotient is 6 more than 5 times. 5 times means multiplication. 5 times the divisor, and remainder is 1. Remainder is 1. Okay, find quotient and divisor. Okay, this is not the actual number. It is given quotient is 6 more than 5 times the divisor and remainder is 1. Okay, we have to find what is quotient and what is the divisor. And in this question, if you look at the question, it is very easy. You just need to know the division method. Okay, and I'm sure that till 10th standard everyone is aware about the division method. So how do we divide any number, or how do we perform a division method? That is, we here it is called as, here whatever the number is here, it will be called as divisor. Whatever the number comes here, it is called as dividend, and the upper number is called as quotient, and whatever we get here below after solving this, we get it as remainder. Okay, let's understand the relation between them. So the relation between them is explained as, it is already covered in 9th standard, it is already covered in previous lectures and already covered in previous classes, where when we tried to solve the divisions, okay, where we tried to solve the question that were related with the division method. So I am going to write it down again, the relation between them. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, as we already have the relation between them, then it is very easy for us to solve the above given question. Now let's read the question again. That is, if 460 is divided by a natural number can be any number starting from 1. Quotient is 6 more than 5 times the divisor. So what we will take here as x? We will take divisor as x. Okay, what is given? Quotient is 6 more. That is, if we consider divisor as x, then quotient will be 6 more than. What is more than? 6 more than is written as this, plus 6 more than what? 5 times the divisor. 5 times means multiplication. 5 times then what? Divisor. That will be 5 times more. Quotient is 6 more than 5 times the divisor. So quotient will be written as 5x plus 6. And how much is the remainder? Remainder is already given as 1. What is dividend? What are we dividing it with? If 460 is divided, okay, that means dividend is 460. 460 is what? It is dividend. So let us write down it in the given relation that we have already taken. What is dividend? It is 460 is equal to divisor. What is divisor? Here we have taken it as x. So let us write it as x into quotient. What we got quotient as? 5x plus 6 plus remainder. Remainder is what? Is 1. Okay. I hope it was very easy till now. If you want, you can go back and preview the lecture again. Therefore, 460 is equal to x into 5x plus 6. So x into 5x is 5x square plus 6x plus 1. Okay, now write it down in the standard form. That is 5x square plus 6x plus 1. Bring this 460 on the right hand side. It will become minus 460. Now solve this again. Is equal to 0. So we get 5x square plus 6x. This plus and this is minus. Okay, plus into minus is minus. 460 minus 1 is 459. Sign of the bigger number is minus, is equal to 0. So as we have got this equation now, but what we were doing till now, we were solving the problems using the factorization method, where on multiplication, that is, we were multiplying this number and this number, that is 5 into minus 459, and we were getting two such numbers whose addition we should get as 6. Okay, but this is a very big number, and if we multiply this, we will get more big number. That is the reason here I am going to solve the equation with formula method. What is the formula method? That is b square minus 4. I will show you again. In formula method, we used to solve the equations, that is, we used to get value of x with the help of, what is the formula for formula method? Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, where if we compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, we get a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6, c is equal to minus 4, 5, 9. Let's substitute the values here by formula method. What is x is equal to minus b? What is b is 6. Therefore minus 6 plus or minus square root of b square is 6 square minus 4 into a is 5 into c is minus 4, 5, 9 upon 2 into a is 5. Solving this, 6 square is 36. Solve this, 4 into 5 is 20 into 4 into minus 459. Minus 4 into 5 into minus 459. So minus 4 into 5 is minus 20 and this bracket is minus 459. If we multiply 20 into 459, we get answered as 9180, and minus into minus is plus 9180. If you try multiplying it, you will get 9180. So the sign will be plus because minus into minus is plus. Here 36 plus 9180 upon 2a, 2 into 5 is 10. Therefore what we get here, x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of, add this 9180 plus 36, we will get 9216 upon 10. Going on next page. Therefore x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus, what was that? 9216, square root of 9216 upon 10. Therefore x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus, I have got square root of 9216 as 96. Therefore remove the square root sign upon 10. Therefore we have got two values for x. Therefore x is equal to minus 6 plus 96 upon 10, or x is equal to minus 6 minus 96 upon 10. Let's solve this further. X is equal to minus 6 plus 96 will give us, minus into plus is minus, and sign of the bigger number we have got 96 upon 90 upon 10. Sign of the bigger number, here x is equal to minus into minus is plus. So we have minus 102, sign of the bigger number, upon 10. And here if you see, this is divided by 10. 10 ones are 10 nines are, x is equal to 9, or x is equal to minus 102 upon 10. But what is given in the question? See, here I got one value of x as 9, okay, that is plus 9, and here I have got minus 102 upon 10. I am not going to solve this further because this is a negative number. If you go back to the question, it is written as divisor is a natural number which starts with 0, that is the positive number. That is the reason x is equal to 9 is the correct answer, where the divisor is 9. X is what? What is x? X is the divisor. Okay, we have got divisor as, therefore divisor is 9. Divisor is equal to x which is 9. We got the value of x as 9. Okay. And what else is given? What else we got? Quotient is equal to, find the value of quotient and divisor. Divisor we already got as 9. What is quotient? 5x plus 6. So quotient is 5 times x plus 6 is equal to 5 into 9 plus 6. That is 5 nines are 45 plus 6 is equal to 51. Therefore, the quotient is 51 and the divisor is 9. You can just pause the video and copy down the question and the solution. Try to solve it on your own at least 2 times so that your doubts are cleared. Let us move on to the next question, last question for exercise, that is practice set 2.6, question number 10. Okay, in the adjoining figure it is given that is figure what it is a quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium. Quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium. This is ABCD, this entire figure is ABCD, it is a trapezium. And AB is parallel to CD, this is AB is parallel to CD, and its area is 33 centimeter. This entire area is 33 centimeter square. From the information given in the figure, find the length of all sides of quadrilateral ABCD. That is, we have to find the length of AB, BC, CD and AD. Fill in the empty boxes to get the solution. So there is a solution already given, but there are some steps missing in the solution. So I am going to explain you and solve this further to make it more easy for you. And then we will come and fill in the blanks here. Or else let me explain you this solution which is already given here. So in the solution it is given that quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium and AB is parallel to CD. So your area of quadrilateral ABCD is equal to half into AB plus CD into what? Into what? This is nothing but this is a formula of a quadrilateral. What is the formula? Even this formula is covered in 9th standard, but I am going to write it down for you. Half into sum of all parallel sides, that is sum of parallel sides into height. Okay, so it is already given half into sum of parallel sides. What are parallel sides? Which is AB and CD, that is sum of AB and CD into height. What is height? Height is AM. So we can write it here as AM, because AM is perpendicular to both the parallel lines. Okay, here it is AM. So if we come down, area of quadrilateral is ABCD. What is area? How much it is given? It is 33 already given, and they have mentioned here 33 equal to half from the formula 1/2 into AB. What is AB? AB is X. X is already written here, and plus CD. CD is what? CD is 2x plus 1, that is written here, into AM. What is AM? It is given in the figure. AM is x minus 4. So I will write down x minus 4. If you solve this further, this 2 will be multiplied by 33. We will get 66 equal to this x plus 2x will give us 3x plus 1 as it is, and x minus 4 as it is. Here at this point they have missed on some steps, that is, if I am going to solve the steps after this one, okay, after this equation. So this is 66 is equal to 3x plus 1 into x minus 4. I will show it to you here. This is nothing but what we saw in earlier page, and I will show you the steps how to solve this. Okay, 66 is equal to, we will multiply both the brackets. Okay, that is 3x plus 1 into x minus 4. We will multiply second bracket with first. So 3x into x minus 4, and then plus 1 from here, plus 1 into x minus 4. This bracket we are multiplying it with. Therefore, on solving this, we will get 66 is equal to 3x into x will get 3x square. 3x into minus 4 will give us minus 12x. Plus 1 into x is plus x. Plus 1 into minus 4 is minus 4. Solve this now. 66 is equal to 3x square minus this minus 12x plus x will give us minus 11x minus 4 as it is. Now bring this 66 on the right hand side, it will become minus 66. Solve this minus 4 and minus 66, we will get minus 70. As we got the equation now, we need such number, that is we will multiply 3 into minus 70 will give us minus 210. We need such two numbers whose multiplication should give us minus 210 and its addition should give us minus 11. So what are those two numbers? I have two numbers in my mind. I have two numbers in my mind which are minus 21 and 10. So its multiplication will give us minus 210 and its addition will give me minus 11. How I am going to write it now? I will write it in this form. 3x square minus 21x plus 10x minus 70 is equal to 0. First we are going to form the brackets for this. Take 3x outside. 3x is common. So again here I am going to get x minus 3 into 7 will give us minus 21. Here I have 10 as common. 10 into x will give me plus 10x. Plus into minus will give me minus. 10 into 7 will give me minus 70 is equal to 0. Write down the common brackets first. X minus 7 and 3x plus 10 is equal to 0. So we can write it here as 3x plus 10 is equal to 0 or x minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore here x is equal to minus 10 upon 3 or x is equal to 7. But what is x? X is the length and length is never negative. Okay, so therefore x is equal to minus 10 upon 3 is not acceptable and hence length is 7. X was considered as length. Therefore x is equal to 7 is the length of what? If you look at the figure, x is AB is equal to x, that is we already got the value of side AB. Okay, therefore x is the length of side AB. Therefore AB is equal to 7 centimeter. Now go back to the figure again. AB we got as AB as 7. Now calculate BC, x minus 2. What is BC? X minus 2, which is x is 7 minus 2 is 5. Okay, BC is 5. Let us write it down here. BC is 5. Now calculate DC is 2x plus 1. I will calculate DC is equal to 2x plus 1 is equal to 2 into x is 7 plus 1 is equal to 14 plus 1 is 15. Okay, DC is, that is CD is 15 and it is already given that AD is equal to BC. This is equal to this, which is nothing but 5. Okay. So if you see, we have found the values of all sides of this trapezium and this is the final solution. You can try to solve such types of question on your own. Try to understand the question first. Read the question 2 to 3 times. Try solving it on your own at least 2 times. If you're not able to understand it, take help from the videos. And if you have any confusion, do let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.